Good day, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Gas Mask Guys. And today we're going to do a video that has been long requested, a video on how to wash your gas masks. Now, there are many other ways you can wash it, not involving a sink. You can use, well, there are many ways of washing it other than the one that I'm about to do. But for this one, we're simply going to use mask, sink, and regular hard soap. Which liquid soap does the job too, but I have hard soap here and I want to get rid of it, so we might as well use it. So should be good. Anyway, pretty much make sure your sink is clean. Ignore the crap down there. That's from other stuff I've been washing. And pretty much fill up your sink. That is the first step. Second step, as you're doing this, put the mask inside. Just let it slowly fill up. So pretty much the reason why we are doing this is to remove the dust from the mask. That's the reason why we are putting this underwater. So if there's any dangerous dust, the water will, how do I say it? Will absorb the dust and make it where it won't fly, if that makes sense. Now, another point I might as well bring up, if your inhale and exhale is rusty, I do not suggest this. If you're gonna do this for the mask, if you're gonna wash it, what I would suggest do is either repaint the inlet outlet part or take out this ring and then take the whole part out so it doesn't get any more rusty than it has to. But if your mask is still in one piece and fairly well, that's pretty much it. So you give it a good rinse. Make sure, just like I'm doing, I do it with two hands usually, but I have to hold the camera. Pretty much rub the mask, rub off all the crap. So if there's any dust, make sure you rub it off from the inside and the outside. Now the outside's not too important, as dust on the outside it will not affect you at all. But if you don't want any talcum inside your mask, simply make sure you scrub inside the mask. Preferably, if you can, get a toothbrush or something and scrub down here. Now I have a toothbrush, but I brush my teeth with that, so I don't want to use it. Yeah, and pretty much scrub down here where the inlet is, because a lot of dust gets stuck there too. Just make sure you give that all a good scrub. Once that is done, now this mask has already been washed, as you know, so I don't really need to scrub it at all. Pretty much take the mask out, and now get your soap and pretty much soap it up. Now this is to get rid of, oh, it's gonna fall back in. This is pretty much, now this is also good if you've worn the mask during the day and you want to get like your saliva and sweat out of the mask or your lube. I don't know what your preferences are. Pretty much just soap it up, just cover it in soap. Now this will help get rid of any extra dust. Make sure you do this inside and outside, just like I've said about everything else. And just pretty much, yeah. Now once you're done, the mask should be covered completely in soap. And pretty much just rinse it again. It's as simple as that. Once that's done, make sure all the soap is out, because if the soap dries, one, it'll look unattractive on your mask, and two, it just won't go over well. It'll probably ruin the rubber, depending on what type of soap it is. Just make sure you give it a good other rinse, and then give it another scrub. Pretty much, the more you scrub it, the more safer it will be. And pretty much, once you're done with that, all you have to do is grab a towel and dry it, which will also help remove any extra dust. Now, for that towel that you use, make sure you chuck that in the washing machine so it gets washed too. So yeah, anyway, this was just a quick video on how to wash your mask. It's very basic, it's pretty simple. It's a lot like washing your hands, pretty much. You pretty much put it in a sink, you give it a good scrub, and you soap it up, scrub all the soap off, rinse it, and then dry it, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and make sure you wash the towel that you dry it with too, just in case there's any talcum or any nasty stuff in there. So this is an effective method for any mask made out of rubber. As for canvas, I wouldn't suggest this. I would suggest just leaving your canvas masks alone, because, you know, they're not really designed, especially the older ones, they're not really designed to be washed like this. But for Soviet masks or US masks, or pretty much any mask made after the 40s is pretty much good to do this way. I've done it with the VM40. Just make sure you take out the little cotton, the little paper bit at the bottom where the inlet is, and you should be fine. But yeah, that's for the VM40 only. I still need to do a video on that. I probably will someday. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later.